Hi there, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us. Division 2 men, and just opened the closet. I did before we came on the show, and a ghost appeared.
I'm proud of you.
Ghost appeared. Opened the closet. Came out from the closet.
Mate.
Came out from the closet.
That's fantastic.
And a ghost appeared. Ghost of Christmas past. Sweet Cal Chambers back.
Oh right.
Where you been, mate?
Oh, just loitering.
Yeah, you're exactly right. If people watch these shows every week, well, first of all, there's something wrong with you. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
You've got problems.
Yep.
The second thing is you'll quite often see us distracted. It's usually because Callum Chambers is standing at the door of the studio. I was going to say with his pants down around his ankles, but that's not exactly right.
If you can't prove it, it didn't happen. Photos or it didn't happen.
D2 men, here we go. Northeast at home, 72, went down to Coburg, 92. Indy Spreewell again, 23-13 and 3 steals. Spreewell, yeah.
Is
part of the family.
Is
nephew,
it?
Yes,
Nephew.
part of the family.
Awesome.
Dylan Webb had 20 and 12 for Northeast. The Giants. I like them at the moment, Steve-O.
Yep, they're up and about. Certainly with the addition of Spreewell, they've come into their own and they're in a zone at the moment. So at 5 and 4, I think by the end of the season, their record will be a lot better than that.
Is it top 4 this year?
Might be top 5, I think.
5?
Might be top 5. Did Western Port bounce back, Steve-O?
Yeah, they sure did. They beat all the Kings men with Oakley, 75, going down to the Steelers, 91.
Classic Oakley.
Matt Ashley, 18 points. Justin King, 31 points. Again, 12 rebounds.
Well,
You've even got a nickname for the dude holding the team.
Yeah. And the men aren't supporting him too well at the moment, let me tell you.
There's always one poor bloke at Oakley that's to just absolutely dominate.
The Kings been doing most of it, and it hasn't changed. Mornington 75 defeated Altona 61. The Breakers had to bounce back, and they did.
They certainly did.
Toddy Mitchell, 16 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals, did it all. Justin Eckhart, who's having a very good season, Eckers. He had 22 for Altona. Mornington needed to bounce back without Adam Ballinger out with an ankle injury, and they did that.
Oh, you'd be spewing.
Yeah, they did that. They were terrible last week. Very good this week. Moving right along, overtime. Now, we put it on.
A big win.
We put it on Craigieburn last week because, Cal, I'm not sure if you've been following D2 men. I know you're an avid fan, but you've been busy in your own right with McKinnon.
Yep.
But Craigieburn have just dropped. Their last 6 weeks have been terrible.
Why?
I don't know.
6 weeks. It's like almost the whole season.
Well, it's a third of the season to be precise, but that's okay.
Two-thirds.
I couldn't put a finger on it.
That's what we're up to.
I could not put a finger on it. Anyway, we put it on them last week. They're up against Collingwood, who's been very good. They were 6 and 2 going into this game. We put it on them and said, Craigieburn, if you want to play finals this season, fire the hell up.
Did you look down the barrel?
Looked down the barrel and said, fire the hell up, Eagles. And guess what?
Responded.
They did.
You continually do these teams.
I lift them. Blake Dickinson.
They would absolutely just rise.
No, they did.
On the back of
they
your
did.
comments.
Feel free to send me through thanks for that.
Flowers.
Blake Dickinson, flowers are nice. 24 and 12. I've come out of the closet apparently. 24 and 12, 7 assists. Craigieburn for Blake Dickinson. Manny Hendricks had a lazy 30 for Collingwood. Craigieburn home by 4 in OT. They're back. They're back, Steve-O. Finally.
Are they?
No, they're back. Eagles are back. The competition is all the better
and
for
they're
having
playing
Craigieburn up
next week and they're going to lose.
They might lose next week.
They're still equal 6, but lids off. Craigieburn are back. Here we go, Eagle train and finals, baby. Here we are. Craigieburn, they're going to knock off teams left, right, and centre in the next 5 weeks.
Don't know about that. Anyway, McCarthy.
Ball's back next week. Do we know?
He'll be close.
Possibly.
He'll be close.
There'll be a chance.
Okay, Craigieburn definitely losing that.
Maccabi 71 went down to Pakenham 82. The Packy Warriors continuing on their merry way. Ben Gaze had 27. Yarav Amram had 18 and 18, 4 steals, 4 blocks. He's a very good inclusion for Maccabi. Not enough. Packy get up. I think
Heard
so.
about
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
He's been good the last couple, but Packy get up. Ladder. Here we go.
Western Port sit atop 8 and 1. Pakenham 7 and 2. Collingwood and Mornington both 6 and 3. Coburg 5 and 4. Then it's Craigieburn and Altona 4 and 5. Maccabi 2 and 6. Oakley 1 and 7. Northeast 1 and 8.
Craigieburn and Altona cannot afford to lose games. They've got to keep winning. Here we go. Round 10. Northeast Maccabi.
Well, this is the Northeast where they start their run for the finals.
Won't happen.
So they knock off Maccabi.
Won't happen.
Maccabi will win.
Maccabi will win that. Yarav will get them up. Yarav will get them up. We're with him. Pakenham take on Coburg. Very good game of basketball because Coburg have been doing all right lately. They take on the Packy Warriors.
I certainly think it'll be tough in a visiting environment, but I think Coburg just.
I reckon Pakenham.
I reckon the Gaze machine gets them up. I think Pakenham win that. Collingwood, Oakley.
Collingwood.
I think Manny Hendricks
beats Jay King.
I think all the King's men might come a cropper once again.
It's 1-on-1, isn't it?
It's 1-on-1.
Is King your guard? Do you know?
I don't know.
No, I think he's a bigger. No, I think he's a little bigger than Manny.
Swingman, they call him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Who you going for?
Just like Jay.
Still on in your.
Who you going for?
Ooh. I'm going to go Manny because I love him.
Collingwood bounce back. We all love Manny. Got a lot of love for Manny. Craigieburn,
so much.
lots of love. Craigieburn, Mornington.
A lot of man love here today.
Craigieburn, are they back?
Mornington.
I think the Breakers win that. Craigieburn's run might be short. I think that's a Sunday game. I might be out there on Sunday. I'll have a look at that one. Altona, Western Port. Stephen?
Bloodbath, won't it?
This one?
Yeah.
Western Port.
Altona were doing all right, then they lost on the weekend, but I think Western
They're not
Port
too bad,
are
yeah.
leading the way.
All right.
Altona usually do on Sundays. You happy with that?
I reckon.
Hey, great to see you.
Oh,
The pleasure has been all yours, Cal, as always.
And I knew exactly what you were going to say before you said it.
D2 Men. See you next week on Big V TV.